Hey, what's up guys? This is Oakley and a whole bunch of things to cover. This one is actually going to be on a new thing that CA is putting out, and it's going to be called the Total War Chronicles feature. So basically what it allows you to do is you go into the campaign map, and just like you have this this long records of what goes on each turn, and they're showing you how that works here, there's actually a new thing that they implemented called upload records. So you do that every turn or whenever you want, and it'll basically take your huge event feed, put it to your online profile. You can take that, share it, and then you can give tags to it. So I think it's a pretty cool system. I've never been one to delve too deeply into campaign, but I know for people who really like campaign, this will be a great way to share your endeavors, your conquests, a lot of cool things. And I'm really glad that CA is reaching out to do all these little things to add depth and longevity to the game, which is great. And that's going to be another video that I'm going to talk about as well, which is going to be the mod tools that they're putting out, but that's another video. Anyways, other things they've been doing, and this is all just to provide hype. They have so many projects going on, not only the like 5 or 6 Total War, the 3 or 4 Total War projects they have right now, but also all the ancillary stuff. So this is going to be obviously the Chronicles they're announcing. On the side, I'm also going to talk about how they've started a Rally Point podcast series. So they just had their pilot episode. It came out actually last week. And on it, they had the content and community creators and some other people come on there. And it runs about 40 minutes long, but it's really good. I listened to it. It's mostly historical discussion focused, speaking about the Huns and the Sassanids, talking about the background, setting the stage for this. And it's cool to hear it from CA because they're actually way more knowledgeable on the subject than I thought they would be. I mean, obviously, they've been developing this for a while and they've had time to study, but you can tell these guys have a passion for it, and it really gets through, and it's great hearing them talk about it. They talk about, for instance, why they chose a particular starting date of the game, or how they interpret historical facts to make it in the game. So very interesting. I really like that, and I'll link all this stuff below so you could take a look at it. Now, another thing they're doing to add more depth and longevity and build hype is to actually start building in what they're calling Tales of the Apocalypse as well. These are short stories that Joey's putting out, and these are going to be featuring the cool images that they have for events in the game, and Joey is basically taking those and writing short stories based off those images, which is cool. I mean, obviously those short stories aren't really, they don't really tie into the game that much, but it just goes to show how much work they've put into those images, and it's playing off the kind of, I guess, fantasy worlds that you can build off just small images, which is what they're trying to do also with this record system, the Chronicles. They want you to really take your game and imagine what it could be, which is what I think a lot of people like to do with their campaigns. It's revisionist history, and you really have to make it your own. So now they're having all sorts of features to do that. So I think that's definitely very appreciable and very appreciated, obviously. And then obviously the mod tools, I'll talk about that in another video, but that is very cool. They had, basically there's going to be or I think it already occurred, the mod summit, where they were shown access to certain features, and it looks pretty extensive, not quite to the scale that we would like in some sense, but it's definitely very extensive still. So anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. There will be a lot more updates in the near future, but this is good. I like the depth that CA is putting into this, and it is obviously sort of the campaign blitz that they're putting to build hype for the game, but I think it is stuff that enriches the game, that shows depth for the game, and that's obviously something that Rome 2 lacks, so I'm glad to see a little bit more meat behind what they're doing to flesh out Attila, as opposed to just flash and dazzly trailers. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. See you next time.